Okay, here I am 20 minutes later. Hi, it's Lori from Scraps by Sissy. I'm being technically challenged today, as you can see, because I'm not in the landscape mode, but I was able to start it down, so that helps immensely. I should have known that after 2 weeks this was going to happen, and I looked at everything and it just didn't work, so my bad. Anyhow, let's try and make the most of what time we've got. Let me move this back a little bit. We're going to play with the, see, now I'm all jacked up. Okay, so we're going to play with the February Paper Pumpkin Kit. Let's see, obviously it came out in February. I've had mine for a few weeks. I put together one of the cards I'm going to show you here when I was at my retreat. See, I take 2 weeks off for my retreat and everything just doesn't work out. So sorry about that. Anyway, let me show you the kit. Cute kit. It makes 3 of what they call a slimline card, 3 little treat boxes, and I will tell you that when you go to create your treat boxes, fold on all the score lines first. Ask me how I know. And these 3 regular size cards. Such an adorable kit. Came with this little bunny rabbit and some daffodils, a little chick, welcome baby, springtime greetings, and happy Easter. This comes in the kit now so that, because they don't print that black print on either of the sheets anymore, so I just attached mine with some Stampin' Seal so I can save it that way and see the stamps. And cute die cuts. It came with a little teeny roll of Terran tape, and of course our adhesive. And there's one of those slimline cards. They're 3 by 6 is what they are. And let's see, I'll show you that little, here's an envelope that goes with the slimline. I cut those up. There's another little die cut that I stamped on. Came with these little white dots I colored with my Stampin' Blends. And look at the chicks and bunnies. Are they not adorable? So stinking cute. I gotta make sure I'm in camera. I forget that I'm not in the landscape mode. If you do show up and you join me this morning or this afternoon, please leave a note. I'm not going to be able to comment on anything because I can't see anything, but I will definitely comment when I get off. And again, some more of the die cuts. These are the little boxes, and they make these little milk cartons. And see what I mean? I didn't fold on these score lines beforehand, but that's the little milk carton. Isn't that cute? And the envelopes are printed. Look at that sweet card. Now you know I cut this up because of this gingham on the back side. And then we're going to use that little guy. And there are those envelopes. Aren't those sweet? Okay, so let me show you my scrapbook layout. Oh, the ink spot in it is Early Espresso, and it came with this, and it's not linen thread. It's part of the Basics twine pack. It's in crumb cake. We're going to use a little bit of that. Let's set these aside. I do need the adhesives. And I had so much fun with making the layout. Although the thing I forgot, and I'll show you here, it's going to be hard seeing the pictures because they're old. They're of my 3 daughters who are grown now. The photos were turning dark. They were in one of those adhesive back. Hi Janine, I am live, but you know, technology has not been my friend today. I couldn't get into the landscape mode even with that app. So I don't know what I was doing wrong. Then I tried going live in my YouTube channel, and that didn't work out either. So I'm a hot mess, just like normal. Some things never change. Anyway, back to my layout. I used a piece of Petal Pink 12 by 12 and then a piece of basic white that I trimmed down. This pattern paper that you see right here, the little polka dots that sticks through, it's kind of hard to see with the pictures. That's actually a piece of the flowering zinnias that I used on my Facebook Live this morning. Not Facebook Live, my Casing Tuesday. So I added that in the back, and these two pieces right here, these are the backs of the two cards, the back of the ones that have the bunny rabbits and the daffodils. And I just basically glued them with a space in the middle and added that in the center so that you couldn't see the gap. And then I used the bunny, what is this? The Easter Bunny stamp set for my sentiment. The little flowers you see here, my Easter eggs, which I colored to match the paper, and the little butterfly there. And of course, I die cut some of this is part of the envelope that was left over, and I die cut the daffodils, and I used a little piece of Daffodil Delight for the end. So I thought it turned out really cute. You'll be able to see this more on my layout, or on my I'm rattled, can you tell? You'll be able to see all the description for this on my blog post. That's the word I was looking for. What I should have done on that centerpiece, and I'll probably do that when I get off, is add this little wreath to the Happy Easter saying, and that'd bring in some more color. What do you think? I think I'll do that as soon as I get off camera. I don't dare do it now. I'm probably asking for a lot with what I'm doing as it is. Okay, so here's alternate number 1. It's just like the sample, but I cut that card base in half and added it to a Petal Pink card base. And then here is, let's see, make sure I get in. Okay. Take a deep breath, Lore. Here's a piece of the envelope that I cut up, the card, the slimline card base, and that's that little bunny. We're going to color him today, although, again, I might be asking for trouble. And then there's the inside. So let's get started. Please be patient with me as I get ready to do this, because you know I'm a hot mess, as usual. So this is the die cut from the kit that you pop everything out, and it's going to get added to this piece right here. And it gets added with dimensional, no, they added, what did I add on that? I think I used mini glue dots. See, I made this at my retreat 2 weeks ago, so it's no wonder I'm not remembering. So I'm just going to add mini glue dots on this. You don't need those. I will use my take your pick tool. Boy, it got really hot in here. I don't know why. Do you know why, Janine? Okay. Let's just move on. And we're going to add mini glue dots around the horn on this frame. And attach him to the little bunnies. Like I said, this has to be one of my favorite Easter kits we've ever had. And I'm telling you, the kits just keep getting better and better. This is actually our birthday month. I think we're in our 11th year. Make sure we get this on right. And I actually have some printed, it's a sheet that has a look at all of the kits from the past. Wow, they have come a long way. All right, so I'm going to add him to the card front with dimensionals, and then we'll decorate that frame. Yeah, I think the first couple of kits had a stamp set that only had 1 or 2 sentiments on it, and the cards were about as simple as they can get. And of course, as demonstrators, we tended to get them anyway. I look at them now and just kind of shake my head. So, and we got the first look at the April kit along with the new set of dies that's coming. When you log into my blog post in a little bit, you'll be able to see the dies. Okay, so we're going to stamp that Happy Easter, and we're going to stamp it in Early Espresso. I'm just going to use my regular size ink pad. I did notice when I opened up the ink spot at my retreat, they've changed the packaging so it's much easier to open the little ink spots. So I thought that was a win. So make sure I'm in here. I can't see what I'm doing. Okay, so we're just going to stamp Happy Easter right there on this little flag. And we're going to add him with some dimensionals, because you can never have too much dimension on a card. Okay, I'm just going to stick him right about there. Okay, so now we'll add our little daffodils, and let's see, I didn't have one on the front. Okay, it's got to make sure I'm doing what I'm doing here. I know it's a scary thought, isn't it? Okay, so this guy goes right down here over these leaves. Am I in the shot? Probably not. He's for the inside. And this guy comes over here, and they just go over the leaves. You know how daffodils are with all of the long leaves that they have. And I just basically followed the instructions for this card out of the kit. I mean, they're adorable. Why change it up too much, right? All right, add this guy over here. And one more over here. Now, because I really think this is a little girl, I'm going to add a little bow for her ears. Chloe is going to have her grooming appointment this week. She hates bows, so maybe this little bunny likes bows better. All right, we want to make this tiny, so we'll just pull him in here like this. Okay, and then whoops. Oh, did I make everybody dizzy? Oh, when I said that we were up for shenanigans, I was not kidding. All right. Nothing like making everybody seasick, Lore. Okay, we're just going to add a little mini glue dot here, right on her ear. If I can get the backing off, there we go. And we're going to add that at the base of her ear. So stinking cute. And then I'm just going to add a few of those dots in the white. Oops. And there's no rhyme or reason, just sprinkle them anywhere. And then I think I'll add one here. And let's put one down here. Okay, there we go. So the front's done. You know, Wink Estella would look really pretty on those daffodils. Just saying. Okay, so for my inside layer, I am going to stamp the sentiment from the Easter Bunny stamp set. Has that punch that matches that little Easter Bunny. And I'm just going to stamp that up here at the top. And then I am going to add, okay, here we go. I'm just going to snip off the top of the daffodil there. We'll add that with a mini glue dot. Just like so. And then he's going to come in here just like that. And I think am I missing a piece? Nope. And add him, nope, I think one is enough. Stick him down at the bottom. Attach him to the inside. And our first card will be done. Yeah. Oh, hi, Beth. Well, welcome to the hot mess. Yeah, we had some technical difficulties. I'm going to have to re-examine that app that's supposed to help change the phone to a landscape mode. It didn't like it today. Okay, there's card number 1. Card number 2. And I will tell you that if you choose to use this card and the little, see on the inside of my first one, I used a piece off of this card base. When I cut the second one, I didn't cut it the same way, so we're going to end up using a piece of the envelope. So let's just dump all this stuff out here. Okay. So my little leaf from the dies is cut in lemon lime twist. And I have, and this is the label from the add-on dies. Let's close this up so we don't end up with a mess. Okay. So our card base is 4 1/4 by 11, and it's scored at 5 1/2. This little piece from the envelope is 2 1/4, I believe, by 4, and it is, all the measurements are in today's blog post, thank goodness. And then I'll just add this at the bottom. This little guy is cut at 2 3/4 by 3 3/4. So if you cut your card base and you cut 2 3/4 down the vertical, you'll be able to get that little piece for the inside layer. Okay, so I'll add him on here. And I just glued him right to the card front, like so. Got our little bunny here. Make sure, there we go. Now we're going to color him with Crumb Cake Stampin' Blends, and his ears are with the light Bubble Bath. I'll just color them first. And I know when I first started coloring with Stampin' Blends, I started with the bullet point, but I have found that you get more color in a faster, boy, there goes the English right out the door. You can lay more color down faster with the brush end than you do with the bullet end, and it's a lot smoother. Okay, so come in here. His little face is so cute. Am I even in the shot? Make sure I am. Yes, I am. All right. Yeah, I tried to go live with it facing me again like I did that last time, and I just couldn't get it on. I don't know what was going on. So it's a total conspiracy with the technology against Lori today. We'll just go with that. Now, if Charlie was here, probably would have whipped it right out. I have to laugh. He watches so much YouTube, and now that he's got a phone, God help us, he knows how to do all of it. So pretty soon I'll be talking to him about all this. Have him set up my lives this summer when he's off school, which he should be here in a little bit, off the bus. Okay, I'm just coloring the whole body with the light crumb cake. And then I'm going to come through and add a little bit of dark, just to give him some depth. Let's go ahead and color his little tail. Okay. Oh, I should color his little nose pink too. There we go. Now I'll come through with the dark. And they kind of help you with how they draw the little lines. Okay. Close enough. There we go. All right, so we're going to add him with, we're going to color one of these guys. We'll start out with the light. This is Granny Apple Green. Yes, Granny Apple Green. Just something a little different so that we weren't die cutting everything. Just like that. Let's go ahead and color the other one while we got these going. Should have put down a piece of grid paper. Although on this dark countertop, you won't be able to see it anyway. Okay, now I'm going to come through with just a little bit of dark. Maybe a lot. Okay. Soften up that line. Close enough. Now I'm just going to color the light over the entire daffodil. And then I'll add some of the dark inside the center. Call it good. Okay, close enough. Okay, so I'm going to assemble these with mini glue dots on, where did they're right here, with the little leaf in Lemon Lime Twist, just like that, because you know bunnies have to be peeking out of the flowers. I'll add one up here too, just to make sure he's secure. Okay, there we go. And I'm just going to add it just like so. Okay, we'll add some dimensionals. I give it, oh, and this guy's crooked. Oh, goodness gracious. Oh, I think Lori needs a nap. All right. Let's set that there. If it's not straight this time, it's staying. Okay, set him up here towards the top. We are going to stamp the springtime greetings. I give up. She really does know what she's doing sometimes. Bless her heart. Okay, so we're going to stamp the sentiment. I like the font in this. Okay. And then we'll add that at the bottom. Be careful not to smear your sentiment, Laura. Just right there. Now we're going to add the two yellow ones on the sentiment. Ooh, there's a big one, huh? Over here. Yeah, we'll just leave one on there. And then there. We'll call that good. At the rate I'm going. Okay, so for the inside, we have a 1/2 inch. Oh, that isn't trimmed very well, is it? We're not even going to add that at the moment. We'll just do that off camera. We want the Happy Easter on the inside. And we'll stamp, make sure he's inked up. Okay. We'll add our other little daffodil, and we'll call it good. We can add that strip when I'm done. We're going to set that right about there. And you know what? I'm not going any further. At the rate I'm going today, holy cow. so there you go. There's our 2 cards. I really like this one. They hit it out of the park with this Easter card. And that little bunny, he's so stinking cute. All right, and then again, my layout that I will add the wreath to. In fact, we'll go ahead and do that right now. Well, I got everybody here so you can see that I actually did it. And I'm just going to add one there. And one there. And one there. I think it'll definitely give this layout some more color. And, whoops. Give it up, Lore. There we go. Oh, so sweet. My little baby girls. I think Melissa she was probably 10 there, and Kelly was probably, what are they, they're 5 years apart. No, she's got to be closer to 12. Because I think Corey was only about 6 or 7 there, so. And there's little Kelly with her little bangs. She hated those bangs. All right, everybody. Thank you so much for being patient and stopping by today, spending time with the hot mess that I am. Hopefully by next week this time, I will figure out how to work that app again. I don't know what the deal was. So, oh, I forgot to show you the envelope. There's the other envelope. So anyway, have a great rest of your week. I will see some of you on Friday for Stamp Club and our team on Saturday. So take care, have a great week, and, you know, get inky. Talk to you later. Bye.